Yeah, really, if you're looking at retail, hockey's about the only thing you're going to find for the most part. You might find some NASCAR if you're in southern markets. Other than that, though, you're not going to find much. Well, all right. Now that we are 13 minutes past schedule, let's get started with our 2019-2020 O-Pee-Chee Platinum Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we'll list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and number 5. And we've got Fred in the top 2 spots. And Jim in the last 2 spots. Hey Brian, how are you doing this evening? Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can finally get the cut and paste to work properly. And no. 0 for 4. Or is that 0 for 5? There we go. No, it's Upper Deck. They own the license to the brand, the O-Pee-Chee brand name. Topps did for a long time, and Upper Deck acquired it at the end of 07 or the beginning of, actually I think it was 07, because they started using it for their hockey products. Or maybe in 06, but they acquired it from the license owner. I think the only reason I know that is because I was there at the time. Otherwise, I would have no idea about that. Alrighty, so let's scroll through our list. Fantastic, Brian, good to see you. You know, Dusty, it's kind of complicated to keep up with. Who owns what brands and when they transferred and things like that. I was talking about that a little bit last week with the Leaf brand. I was opening that 91 Studio, which in 91, Studio was originally a Leaf product, a Leaf branded product. And then, of course, Leaf was acquired by Donruss, and then they were both acquired by Pinnacle. And then Pinnacle went under, and they were Donner's, Donner's brand was acquired by Donner's Playoff, or at the time, which was Playoff. The Leaf brand had been licensed all along, and they didn't own the Leaf brand, but they had a license to use it. And they paid 3 points on their gross for any product that was branded Leaf. Again, the only reason I know that is because I was there at the time, and we stopped using the Leaf brand prominently. I want to say in like probably the beginning of 2005 for that very reason. And then at some point Brian bought the Leaf brand, and of course he utilizes the name now for his company. But yeah, it's hard keeping up with all that. Although obviously there's not as many brands as today as there was, 15, 16, 17 years ago. Just because you don't have all of the licensees the way that they were set up then. Yeah, he makes, I know everybody has, a lot of people have strong opinions on licensed versus unlicensed, and I certainly understand that and appreciate it. But regardless of what you might think about unlicensed products, I love his business and I like his business model, and I have a great deal of respect for it. And I also happen to love Greg Cohn, who is his vice president of product development. I worked with him at Upper Deck, and frankly speaking, he is one of the, if not the best product development person in this industry, and has been for probably the better part of 2 decades. So I have an immense amount of fondness and respect for Greg, and he's been working with Brian for, good gracious, I want to say 7 or 8 years now, an awful long time. And anything you see from the Leaf brand that isn't a buyback product is basically Greg's doing from a development and product structure standpoint. That's what he does, but does a really good job with those products. I think he does. That's just my opinion. And obviously I'm a little biased. Like I said, I worked with Greg when I was at Upper Deck, and he was there too. And he definitely has a very unique vision for the development of products, and very, very, very strong vision. So obviously I'm very biased when it comes to that, just because. And I often am on a lot of products because of the relationships I have with people. That's just me. I know a lot of the people that are responsible for the products we open. I have relationships with those folks going back 20, 25 years. Just because a lot of them I worked at Beckett with back in the mid and late 90s. There's a reason I like Upper Deck hockey products, even though I'm not a big hockey person. And honestly, it's because I like how they're structured. I like how they're put together. And I know the person that may not have his hands on the products per se, but he has his hands on their business from a hockey card perspective. And the people that put those together were taught by him. So I like the way they're structured and set up, and I like the way they're laid out, and I understand it. And I like it because I know the rationale behind it. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Now that we have went through our entire list, let's open some packs and see what we get. Should have a lot of rookie cards, a lot of shiny parallels. I think the sunset parallels in these look especially nice. Again, this is going to take us a few minutes because this is a 20-pack box, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Pack number 1. Yeah, it is, Dusty. And I'll admit that was never my strong suit when I was involved. I was more about schematics, numbering schematics, and structure and stuff like that, not so much on appearance. And that was always kind of a weakness of mine. Max Domi. And then we have a pink parallel of Logan Couture. Let's see if that's serial numbered. No, it isn't. Alrighty. Then we have Alexander Edler and David Pasternak. I'm incredibly thankful for players whose names I could all pronounce in the first pack. And then we have our first rookie, Teddy Bluger. Vladimir Tarasenko. And then we have a retro rookie, Ilya Mikheyev. And then our last card in the pack is Brady Skijy. I know I didn't pronounce that correctly. Next pack. Braden Holtby. Oh, and then we have a rookie silver, Tobias Bjornfot. And then Tyler Seguin and Morgan Riley. Next pack. Ville Heinola rookie. I promise I'm going to watch more hockey this season, if for no other reason than just to know how to pronounce these players' names. I don't want to say it's a New Year's resolution because I'm not big on New Year's resolutions, but it is on my to-do list for 2021. And then next we have a Cam Fowler. And then we have a Cale Makar Calder Frontrunners insert. And then Nathan McKinnon. All right, and we have a Kirby Doc rookie. Awesome. Nice rookie card there. Then we've got our first Sunset parallel, Brad Marchand. Those look nice. And then we have and Daryl Nurse. Cody Glass rookie. And then we have our rookie autograph, Ryan Donato. And that is on card. Very nice. Then we have Brendan Gallagher and El Cid. Jacob Voracek. Then we have a Jonathan Toews silver. Is it Tays or Toes? Regardless, nice little silver parallel. And we've got Victor Hedman and Pierre-Luc Dubois. Or is it Du Bois? You know, Dusty, I'm still bitter that the territory system's not in place, even as unrealistic as that is. Matt Duchene's, Ilya McHava rookie, to go with the retro rookie that we pulled of him earlier. And then we have a Jake Gunsel retro. And then Jonathan Huberdeau. Next pack. Yeah, I gotta watch that off. Gotta learn how to pronounce these names better. Cam Atkinson. Oh, we got a retro refractor parallel. Miro Heiskanen. Are these serialed? No, they're not. So they refer to them as rainbow rather than silver or refractor, which I get. Every company has their own nomenclature on that. Taylor Hall and Hampus Lindholm. Next pack. Carter Verhaeghe, rookie. Matt Murray. And we have a retro rookie of Zach McEwen. So you get a lot of rookie card content in these boxes. Brock Boeser. A lot of rookie card content, a lot of shiny. A lot of fun stuff. Not a whole lot of color, but enough. Nikita Gusev, rookie. And then we have a Patrice Bergeron, rainbow, i.e. silver, i.e. refractor. Then we have a Drew Doty. And then Alexander Barkov. Yeah, I mean, it was a totally different era, Dusty. I mean, well, you know, yeah, it was a lot different back then. I try not to live in the past just in general terms, but when it comes to that, I totally do. Totally live in the past. I'm still stuck in 1982. I'm not going to lie. And then we have a Morgan Frost rookie. I try to be pretty progressive in my thinking, but when it comes to professional wrestling, I'm not. I am firmly stuck in the past and will probably forever remain there. Although I enjoy some current things, but I enjoy the history of the territory days immensely. And then we have a Best in the World Connor McDavid insert. Very nice. And our last card is Kyle Palmieri. What, that Best in the World, Brian? Is that a case hit? It felt like a case hit. And I should have had the sales material up, and I don't. Elias Lindholm. And then we have a Julian Gaither rookie. Now, you're not putting me on about that, are you, Dusty? Max Domi Sunset. I should look it up on eBay and see what it sells for. It might be a one per box. It might be an insert where there's 20 cards and it might be one per box. I love those sunset parallels. Those are nice. And then Devin Dubnik. Well, there's worse people in this world to have been named for, Dusty. I'll certainly tell you that. Nito Niederreiter. And then we have a blue refractor, Alexander Edler. Now that's got a crazy, it almost looks like blue lightning in the background. And that is serial numbered 23 of 99. Very nice. Thanks, Brian. And then we have Connor Hellebuck and Bo Horvat. We've got a Max Jones rookie. And then a Jordan Eberle rainbow. And then we've got a Teddy Bluger retro rookie to go with the base set rookie that we pulled earlier in the box. Hey Andrew, how are you doing? I was told there was a standing room only audience there. And then our last card is Tomas Hertl. Well, our dreams and aspirations of greatness have been slightly dashed. Toronto, Canada, huh? Old at new games. Then we have a Martin Fehirvari rookie card. Welcome to our chat. Then we have Joe Pavelski. And then we've got a red rainbow or refractor. Yeah, we had kind of a big schedule tonight, Andrew. It was a little bigger than normal. And that's Blake Lazate, or Lazate. And that's serial numbered 157 of 199. And they refer to it as Red Prism with an S and not a Z. Yeah, it's a little more. Usually we do, lately we've been doing six on Saturdays, but had a couple things sell out and a couple things I wanted to get in. And our last card's John Tavares. So sometimes that happens. Definitely not the worst thing in the world. It just means I get to open more stuff. We have a Brian Poling rookie. Seth Jones. Then we have a Nick Suzuki retro rookie. And we have John Tavares again. Next pack. You know, Andrew, that's hard to say. I would like to. I like the products. I can't pronounce the names worth anything. Cale Fleury rookie. But I'm going to work on that this year for sure. I'm going to watch more hockey this year. But I really like the products for the most part. I really do. So again, we don't have a huge base. We don't have a lot of folks that buy into hockey breaks that break with us. We have a few. And you know what the big problem is? I'm not going to ship to Canada. I'm never, ever, ever. Let me take that back. Under the current shipping rules of the United States Postal Service as they currently are today at this very moment, I am never, ever, ever, never, ever going to ship to Canada. I'm just not. So that's what holds back our hockey breaks. Best in the world carry price. I guess they're not that scarce since we pulled 2 of them in this box. Well, and I try to do as much hockey as I can. I really do, because again, I like the products. I like opening them. I enjoy them. I really do. Because for the most part, they're really good. Richard Raquel, Mark Stone. But shipping to Canada is a nightmare. It's a logistical issue for me with forms and whatnot, and frankly it's just not worth it. It takes a lot of time and effort, and I made that decision very early on when I started breaking that I wasn't going to ship outside the U.S. just because there's only so many hours in the day, and obviously I don't do this full time. Chara, who signed with the Capitals, Connor Timmins, but I do like hockey, and who knows, maybe we'll as more and more people break with us, we'll find some folks that like to participate in hockey breaks as well, and hopefully we will. But we'll always do some. I would like to increase the number, but that really just depends on the folks that buy spots, honestly. Braden Point Rainbow. Is it Rainbow? Yeah, they call it Rainbow. I know. Sorry about the old new games. Nothing personal, but it's Zach Wierenski, I guess. Tough shipping outside the U.S. Not impossible, but I kind of have to pick my spots. Jeff Skinner. Then we have a John Gibson Retro. Gotta get some more sleeves out. And then we have a Anthony Mantha Purple Sparkle Prism. Wow, that's nice. And that's serial numbered 74 of 399. And then Nikita Kucherov. And that is the last card. Well, hello, Caleb. Welcome to our live stream. So now that we've opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. You go through here and just kind of put some stuff in some sort of order because it's all over the place right now. I feel like we got a lot of nice content in this box. A lot of rookie content, a lot of prism, refractor, whatever you want to call it, content, parallel content. Would have liked to have seen a smidge more color. Maybe some, not necessarily serial numbered color, but just some additional color. The Sunset refractors are awesome, though. You get 2 of those in the box. We got 4 colored. Got a rookie autograph. Got plenty of rainbows. I'm going to go through just the base rookies first. It'll take me a few minutes, so bear with me. And again, I apologize for my terrible, terrible pronunciation of these players' names. Hopefully that will get better as the year goes on and we do more hockey breaks. All right, Connor Timmins, our Connor Timmins rookie, goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And then our Cale Fleury rookie goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then our Ryan Poehling rookie goes to Michael. Congrats on that, Michael. And then our Martin Verhirvari rookie. My goodness, that's tough. Also goes to Fred, doubling up. Congrats. And then our Max Jones rookie goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then our Julian Gaithier rookie goes to Donald. Congrats on that, Donald. And then our Morgan Frost rookie goes to Fred. Fred with the triple. Congrats on that. And then our Nikita Gusev goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And then our Carter Verhage rookie goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then our Ilya Mikaheva rookie goes to Jim, as well as the retro rookie that we pulled as well. Congrats on that, Jim. Next, our Cody Glass rookie goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our Kirby Dak rookie also goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our Ville Heinola rookie again goes to Fred. You're killing it, Fred. We'll have a big stack out of this box. And then our Teddy Bluger rookie and also retro rookie both go to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then our Tobias Yornfoot rainbow rookie goes to Melissa. Congrats on that, Melissa. Now we're going to go through our, let's see, our retros. Yeah, we've got a handful of retros, inserts, and base parallels. Yep, okay. Just want to make sure I had that straight in my mind. So our Miro Heikinsonen retro rainbow goes to, I believe these are one per box, and that goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then our Zach McEwen retro goes to Jim. Congrats on that. And then our John Gibson retro goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then our Nick Suzuki retro also goes to Fred. Building the stack. And then our Jake Gunsel retro goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then our Carey Price Best in the World insert goes to Jim. Congrats on that. And then our Connor McDavid Best in the World goes to Fred. And then our Kyle Makar Calder Frontrunners insert goes to Fred. Continuing the stack. Congrats on that. And then we have two of our Sunset parallels. Our first one is Brad Marchand, and that goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then next is our Max Domi, and that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And next up, we've got our regular rainbow, i.e. silver parallels. Our first one is Patrice Bergeron, and that goes to Donald. Congrats on that. And then our next one is Jonathan Toews, and that goes to Jim. Congrats on that. And then our next one is Braden Point, and that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our last regular rainbow parallel, Jordan Eberle, and that goes to Jim. Congrats on that. And then our matte pink parallel of Logan Couture, and that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our Violet Pixels parallel, serial number to 399 of Anthony Mantha, goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then our Alexander Edler Arctic Freeze parallel. I like how they put the names on the back of all of the distinct parallels. That's awesome. Everyone should do that, by the way. Our Alexander Edler Arctic Freeze, serial number to 99. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our Red Prism Blake Lizotte rookie goes to Brian. Congrats on that. Very nice. Serial number to 199. And then last but certainly not least, our Ryan Donato rookie autograph, which is on card, by the way, goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. Awesome. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2019-2020 O-Pee-Chee Platinum Hockey Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks to all of you that bought spots through the break. As always, we appreciate you supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to all of you that joined us on the live feed and endured several of my mispronunciations. I appreciate your patience. We'll be back here in about 5 minutes with our 2020 Prism Football Random Player 3-hanger box break number 3. Thanks again, everybody.